И всем большой привет, с вами Анти. Сегодня продолжаем играть в игру под названием Alfred Hitchcock, головокружение, Vertigo. И сегодня мы возвращаемся к нашему психиатру или психологу, который является лечащим врачом нашего писателя Эда. Продолжаем. Я представляю.
I think I've got the picture.
I'm not so sure about that.
But there's something I do want to know. Do you remember the date?
I don't even know today's date.
Our brain gathers much more information than we think. Look here.
No. You want to hypnotize me?
Please.
I thought Robert would hire a real professional.
Какой тебе профессионал? Я в психологии 0 полный. Вы не можете сконцентрироваться на маленькой спирали?
You can keep your eyes on me, but a little spiral is too much for you? So let's go back to that day. You wrote a novel a while back, but you've been suffering writer's block for years. You look through your office window. Leaves dance in the wind. Birds sing up in the sky. There's a mug in your hands, a warm feeling, a comforting scent. You look at a flock of birds and suddenly, an idea. Your cat interrupts you, begging for food, and when you go feed it,
There's someone at the door. I'm coming, Samuel!
Please, open the door! Hi.
Hi?
It hurts. If you could bring me some ice.
Hand me your phone and I'll charge it for you. It's no problem at all.
I left my car outside the Forest Park entrance. I'll go over there and let you be once the swelling goes down. All right?
Чего?
do you like to drink?
Wine, never on my own.
Why?
People like me better that way.
Какая-то основные. Ты еще не можешь готовить.
You mentioned a certain Samuel.
He lives a 5-minute drive away, across the forest with his wife.
Угу. По основным моментам вроде бы все. Я больше вроде бы... А, погоди, Китя? Китя. Китя. Пэт.
You call your cat Pet.
It's short for Petronius.
And does he like ginger ale, like the one in the door into summer?
Ну, мой любимый
I
напиток
read
это
too.
вервет с имбирным элем.
Have you had other pets?
I didn't even want Pet, but I couldn't say no.
Где ты его взял, что не смог
Where did you get
отказаться?
him?
From Montclair, shortly after moving here. So you don't get lonely.
Which is exactly what you were looking for.
Почему я не видела его в доме?
Why haven't I seen him around the house?
He'll go missing.
When?
I don't know yet.
Здесь, по идее, появляются какие-то вторичные вещи. А почему ты голый, кстати? Ты, конечно, прям такой мужчина, красивый, мужественный. И тому подобное, но... Кстати, в зеркале он не отражается. Зеркало вообще черное. Кстати, логично, это какие-то воспоминания. Было бы странно видеть в этих воспоминаниях какие-то отражения в зеркале. Не понимаю, а что я здесь должен найти? Думаю, вторично искать сильно сложнее.
How did she do it?
I haven't asked her yet.
А, это все вторичные. Серьезно, один вопрос. Я думал, тут будет куча секреток каких-то. Ищет машину. Неожиданный визит 100%, соблазнение. Ух ты ж, ежик. Достоверный факт о Фейме явно нашли.
Consider it my way of saying thank you.
Вы оба голодные, ничего не ели везде и решили выпить на ночь бокал вина. Естественно, вас разнесло, вы друг друга. Уж не хочу мешать этой истории. Но это весьма логично. Ну, может, немного романтично.
I just finished my degree.
In?
Psychology.
Ну, здесь у нас, кстати, гораздо меньше моментов, где мы могли бы что-то сделать. Надо анализировать. Кстати, сделано очень красиво.
You'd
Мало
had
написал.
writer's block for years. How did it feel to write again?
Hopeful, scary.
Will you keep the idea going?
We'll see.
Вторичные 100%.
You bought it at an auction, right? Who had it belong to?
The first American flapper, as F. Scott put it.
Zelda Fitzgerald?
And her husband...
Не представляю, зачем нужна эта информация.
Is your cell on, Ed?
Yes.
What's the date on the screen?
October 8th.
О, красота. Реально
Why are
холодно
you
уже.
so put off by psychology?
If it weren't for my aunt, I'd be dead right now.
Explain.
Both Zelda and Scott Fitzgerald went to psychologists and psychiatrists. He was an alcoholic. He had died of tuberculosis. She had schizophrenia and died in a fire at the insane asylum.
Got it. Thank you.
Думаю, что это все. Что это значит? А, не, господи. Мы все уже сделали. Мы все доказали. Мы нашли и дату, и какие-то признаки ее однозначно, которые помогут найти.
All good?
As I was saying, you have no idea how sorry I am that this didn't work out.
I had to give it a try.
So you did it. I'm cured.
I'm not going to cure you. You are. We'll continue this later. Get some rest?
The smile of the nurse that tore you from your mother's arms. Your first lover, sleepless in an unknown house, in an unknown bed, staring at an unknown body. Spiders lining up to dive into your empty mouth. All of your TV sets aching to be turned on again. A roach scratching its belly with the bristles of your toothbrush. Who doesn't like a good tickle? And then, you hear? Doctor, how long have you been here?
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Who's the poem by?
Oh gosh, I like to come up with verses while I work.
Oh, so then this is where Ed gets it from.
Or from my brother, his father. It runs in the family.
Where is his father?
Where did I put the sauce?
Oh, it's right over there. I'll get it.
Oh, don't be silly.
Она любит поострее.
Eddie loves three-bean chili. He used to ask me to make it all the time when he was little.
А его родители?
What about his parents?
Care to eat lunch with me? I usually eat with Ed upstairs, but it's no big deal if he eats alone for once. Besides, I made enough chili to feed an army.
Нам лучше поесть с Эдом.
I appreciate it, but I think it would be better for Ed if you ate together. I think I might need a little fresh air to take a break and maybe organize some of my notes.
You should check out the dock. Plenty of sun at this time of day. I'll make you a sandwich. What do you think about Ed? He's a little stubborn, isn't he? Will he walk soon?
Еще рано.
It's still too soon to venture a hypothesis.
Well, I guess he should just focus on doing his exercises, right?
What exercises?
Ham, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise?
Отлично.
Yes, that's perfect.
Well, if I was able to help him last time, I'm sure a doctor like you will manage.
Help him with what exactly?
Vertigo.
Vertigo?
Oh, let me tell you, Eddie was never afraid of heights as a child. No pirate captain ever is. You see that tree? The one with the deck chair? There used to be a little tree house in it. Ed would spend hours on end up there. My brother built it for him. Then Eddie turned it into his very own pirate ship. It was all he could talk about. Pirate this, pirate that. He was obsessed with pirates ever since I got him a book by Salgari. And with his love of pirates came a love of reading, too. And see, that's where the writing began. Mystery solved.
I don't mean to pry, but when did he have
Off you go then, Doctor. Or you might not have time to eat your sandwich.
Какая странная женщина. И сколько задач-то надо сделать. Кошмар. Да и только. Какие-то не самые приятные места. На самом-то деле, тут какое-то ведро стоит. Видимо, для сбора воды. Есть водичка. Шезлонг. Пирс. Красота. Надо посмотреть заметки о сеансах.
Ed is reluctant and even hostile towards therapy. Why?
Возможно, он сам тебя скрывает правду.
He's blocking out a certain memory, one he doesn't want to remember. something too painful. I've never seen such an intense case of vertigo before. Something tells me that Ed isn't lying about that part of the story. Besides, the case reports were conclusive. Does she exist?
Возможно, Фэй
I
литературный
wouldn't be
персонаж.
surprised if Faye was a character Ed's working on for some book. Whether she exists or not, she may hold the key to all of this, or at least one of the keys. What about that earlier Vertigo episode? And his parents? Something happened in his childhood. But Claire isn't going to tell me. Maybe Robert? Or Ed himself if I can break through this wall he's put up. I'll have to give it a try.
То есть все по очереди. Дальше тот самый специфичный сэндвич. Сегодня вечером, если ты сейчас слишком занята. Понятно. Какой интересный у тебя символ за ухом. Ну ладно.
The number you are trying to reach is currently unavailable.
Who am I speaking to?
Dr. Lomas?
Who is this?
Sheriff Reyes. Dr. Leonard gave me your number.
How are you, Sheriff?
Look, I don't want you to breach patient-doctor confidentiality or anything, but if something comes up in your conversations with Miller...
Is Ed under investigation? Is he the suspect of a crime?
No, not exactly.
If I understood correctly, Ed hasn't committed any crime.
Well, we'll have to see about that.
So, will you give me a hand?
Я сделаю, что смогу.
I'll try. I'll do what I can.
I understand. Thank you, Doctor.
I would settle for anything at all.
Maybe someone saw something. I'm on my way to his neighbors as we speak.
The Franklins?
И, к сожалению, на этом на сегодня все. Серия заканчивается, но игра по-прежнему продолжается, и, по крайней мере, мне она на данный момент безумно нравится. Да, всем огромное спасибо за просмотр, всем сердечко, удачки, пока-пока. До новых встреч в игре под названием Альфред Хичкок Vertigo, и надеюсь, что мы с вами еще увидимся, и все будет хорошо. Этот цвет делает меня таким некрасивым, кошмар и ужас. Надо какой-нибудь другой.